carry sheet.
Yep.
Restraint kits.
Yep.
PPE kits.
Yep.
Disaster kit.
Yep.
CT6 Pelican belt and the flares. If that goes anywhere, I'm gonna just die. Alright. Go ahead.
Right, you're at top right.
And the oxygen cylinders will go in later. It's finished.
So you mean they'll just check them when they go to
That's
close
right. So that'll be the paramedics' job for the I stayed with Joel in Africa in Cape Town.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys went to Africa together.
Good morning, everybody. Can I thank everybody who came forward to get tested in the last 24 hours? In particular, we had 12,200 people who got tested. Of those, 8 cases were identified. 5 of those were from known sources. 4 of those people were in quarantine. In fact, 3 were in quarantine in New South Wales and 1 was from interstate. And I'll let Dr. Chant talk about that in detail. And the remaining 3 were community-to-community transmission, but from existing hotspots, 2 in the Bondi-Waverley area and 1 in the Penrith area. So we're in particular asking people in those communities to come forward and get tested. But the fact that 12,200 people came forward and got tested is outstanding. As restrictions are eased today, please come forward and get tested. That is the only way in which we're going to manage easing restrictions and being able to control the virus, is by people coming forward and getting tested, people exercising social distancing when they're out and about, no matter what you're doing, and also people maintaining good hygiene, making sure they're washing hands frequently, not touching surfaces and being extra careful. And that is really, really critical. Can I also say to everybody today, I know some may even already have started enjoying the new freedoms that come with easing restrictions today, but that also comes with personal responsibility, and I can't stress that enough. Easing restrictions have failed in so many places around the world. I don't want that to fail in New South Wales. I want all of us to take personal responsibility in the way in which we respond to the restrictions. Let's please do our part in keeping everybody safe so that all of us can keep moving forward so that we never ever go backwards. That's really, really critical. As I've been saying for some weeks now, the New South Wales government is investing billions of dollars extra than we otherwise would in things like health and cleaning services, in various services across the state, to make sure not only that we keep our citizens safe, but we also keep our jobs going. And I'm very pleased today to be with Commissioner Morgan from the New South Wales Ambulance. Today we're announcing 89 new ambulances across the state, many of which will be fitted with special equipment to deal with potential COVID cases, and I'll get Commissioner Morgan to outline in detail further about those new ambulances, what that means for our citizens and the way in which our health system is prepared in case we do have an unexpected increase, a massive increase in the number of people who do need to go to hospital because of COVID, but also when you're on the front line like our paramedics, like our health workers, you have to assume anybody with symptoms who comes through those doors could potentially have the virus, and that puts, of course, additional pressure on the system. But today is a good day for New South Wales, and I hope it will be a good few weeks. And really, the way we move forward now is up to us. If we all respect the restrictions, if we all do good social distancing, if we all appreciate that even if we're waiting in a queue or catching up with friends or loved ones, that we maintain that social distancing, that will be part of our lives until there's a vaccine or a cure. We just have to accept that. But we can also appreciate that our time staying at home in the main has, I think, made all of us appreciate what matters most. And this newfound freedom, I know, we'll all treat respectfully to make sure we get more of it in the future. Our focus in New South Wales is absolutely about getting people back to work. It broke my heart yesterday to think about the 221,000 people in our state that lost their jobs in April. I mean, that's 221,000 individuals or families who have to worry about the mortgage or the rent or about kids' school fees, and we don't want to see more of that. In fact, we want to try and reverse the trend. But again, that comes to all of us doing the right thing. So thank you to the 12,200, I can't thank you all personally, but thank you to the 12,200 people that came forward and got tested in the last 24-hour batch. That's an outstanding result. We want to keep that up, though, every single day, not just in the middle of the week, but please also don't hesitate to come forward if you have the mildest symptoms on the weekend. We often see a bit of a slump in the number of people that come forward on the weekend, and that's understandable, but don't be discouraged from coming forward and getting tested, because the sooner you get tested and get ruled out, as in the sooner you get tested and are negative, the sooner you can actually resume your normal life. So it has a benefit to you as well as to the broader community to come forward and get tested as soon as possible. And also, please make sure, no matter what you're doing, I can't stress that enough, outside of the house, exercise, the good hygiene and the good social distancing, which is so critical. I'll now invite Dr. Chant to give her daily medical update, and then Commissioner Morgan will talk about the extra ambulances and what that means for